it's recording. I hope it's recording. It better be recording.
That's always our famous thing. I hope it's recording at the end. How do you turn this thing off?
Anyway, welcome back to Double Trouble with Faye and myself, Jennifer. Today's topic is undecided.
Hey guys.
It's very undecided. We have no idea what the flip we're going to talk about, so let's just roll with it like we normally do.
Forget it, rolling with it.
Yeah, roll with it. Anyway, gosh, this year's coming to an end, isn't it, Faye?
Yeah, too quick.
Too quick.
Way
yeah.
too quick.
Say goodbye,
But when it's the
2015.
time, yeah, but the thing is, when it's at the end of the year, it's just so crazy. Sometimes you kind of look forward to it ending. You know, with all the holidays and the hustle and bustle and going here, going there, it's crazy.
Yeah, a little bit too much.
I want to go back to the unholiday month so you can relax and do our own thing.
Even then, I don't relax that much. No.
True. But there's lots of chaotic stuff going on around. A little less. Not a lot. A little less chaotic.
Well, yeah, maybe a little bit less. But gosh, here it is. It's December. December now. Gosh, okay. Let's just do a recap of what we've done. Regardless whether it deals with our team, whether it deals with what we've been doing.
Personally, both shut up.
No, I was waiting for you. You start talking.
Oh, to stop talking or to keep talking?
No, keep talking.
Oh, to keep talking about what we've been up to?
Yes.
I just know how to practice.
Yes, you are. All right, starting in January. We'll start with January.
What did we do in January?
Really? We had a case.
I don't even remember. Well, we did have a case in January.
We had a case in January.
Yeah, we did. Case is still working on, technically.
Yeah, that should have been done a while ago, but why is my computer it's freezing. It's doing this weird thing with the video capture right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, you keep kind of delayed.
Yeah.
Am I moving fine?
No, because you kind of went stop like that, and then it went.
Well, I did. I went.
No. You actually did stop in between everything. You weren't moving. So no, we starting off the year with an actual case, for our team, and then it just kind of went from there, like not a bad way. It just was constantly compiling.
We've had cases almost every month, really.
Practically.
We did a thing in February. We were at my aunt's house on Valentine's Day, so that was another case.
Yep. There was Valentine's Day. That was
fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
People can
read the video previous to Valentine's Day. You'll see what we talked about then.
It's not just that. It's you falling over because you don't think before you.
Yeah. Watch the video back in February. You'll see what we're talking about.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got March. I think we're just doing more.
Case.
We had another case, but it was a lot more. Still doing review and another case. April. What were we doing in April? Do we have a case in April, or is that just review day? Review month?
I honestly, right offhand, I want to say we pretty much had cases almost every
month. So April, May, June.
Not two.
And then
if not two.
Okay, so
July, June.
Well, right,
June,
July.
We're just being more badly, but.
Yeah, and then we had our event that we went to, Great Ghost, in August. And then of course we celebrated my birthday because you decided to have fun with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's celebrate her birthday. We'll have fun on a ship.
That was fun. That was fun. That was more. They had great speakers. But it was a great to me personally. Not so much with the investigations that were all way cool because it's always a hit and miss. We know we're going to deal with a lot of newbies and stuff. So
right.
I don't really stress out about that. But to me, this grade ghost was more of connecting with other people that we know, other team members and stuff, and actually having more of an opportunity to really talk with them and try to plan things for the future. More, connecting, I guess. So
Yeah.
for me, that was,
Well, no, it was a connection. And then after that, we went back into case mode again. September, October, we helped at the local cemetery, did Tales of the Crypt.
Yep.
And then, let's see. And then you hosted a really cool, party, Halloween party, which is always fun.
Another cobwebs.
You and cobwebs. It's like, here, cobweb there, cobweb here. Cobwebs.
Come on, they're cool. But our costumes were cool, though.
That's true. You were the angel of light, and I was the demon of darkness. It was all perfect.
But it was so cool. I had the biggest, I just kept doing those stupid puns like, look, I light up a room. Oh, look, I don't need a light at the end of the tunnel because I'm it.
You were beyond, oh my God.
All night. It was just so funny.
Horrible. All night long, I'm like, hey, smack her, please. Holy
crap.
crap.
It was amazing how much light those little LED lights, those little miniature ones that I put on my wings and my halo, how much light they actually gave off. I was just really amazed. I thought it would be like a low, soft kind of thing. But literally when I went to go down the hall and all the lights were off, I'm like, oh, I don't need to turn the light on because
you're like, no, I'm already lit up. I'm already lit up. So it was a fun party.
It was hard not to laugh at that all night. Yeah.
And then we went to the Dia de los Muertos celebration in Old Town Sacramento. Mm-hmm. And there it goes again. I swear, it's like a glitch in the computer. I don't know if it's our Wi-Fi or what. It's just pain in the butt. But no, the Dia de los Muertos celebration, we actually got to see some of the dancers this year, so that was kind of cool. But there was so many people.
Yeah, because they did it the first weekend of November, because Halloween landed on a Monday this year.
Correct.
And typically they do it the day after, and so they waited to the following weekend, which on a lot of levels it was really cool for them. The place was packed. I mean, we couldn't get to close enough to a lot of the things because there were so many people.
And
which is great for business.
Hold on. And it was great for business, but during that time, I had Faye on one side, and I brought my son along. And my son, you gotta remember, he's only 12, going to be 13 soon. And the two of them were double teaming me. Pop, 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 poke. I'm like, are you kidding?
It was so fun. I had a blast with them. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We were having fun picking on you.
The Capricorn and the Taurus picking on the Leo.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. It was a lot of fun. At first I wasn't sure because remember I wasn't feeling good from the day before.
I know.
So
you were not. Yeah.
That was my own doing, but
that's true. We had a great.
It was my own doing, but I'm glad I still went.
It was actually a pretty good Mexican meal that we had, and then those funky ice creams.
You know what? I thought it. You know how like later when we went to go leave it and we saw that regular ice cream shop.
We should have gone over
regular ice cream. Oh my God, I wish we knew that was open because I really didn't like that old-fashioned thing. It was just like
it was okay. It's too bad if Bud's was open. That would have been cool. I didn't even think about Bud's. They have ice cream.
Yeah. To me the chocolate flavor was just way too sweet. I mean it was cool. I mean it looked cool. It was okay. It was yummy. I mean it kind of filled what we were looking for. But overall I would have taken the old-fashioned scoop ice cream.
Oh, I agree. I should have done strawberry or something. That chocolate was a little sweet.
Ugh. It just... I can't remember offhand what it reminded me of. I can't remember, but there was something that it does remind me of. But actually, that chocolate was almost very similar flavor to like those root beer barrel candies. Flavor-wise, it's very similar to me. Just kind of that weird, funky like aftertaste in a way. But,
yeah. So that was yeah. So that was the beginning of November, and then another case. Yeah. And then we kind of didn't really have much of a cases after that. It's pretty much trying to play downtime.
Downtime.
The downtime.
And other things that are unfinished.
Well, yeah, because my husband's getting ready to deploy, so there's all these training things he has to go to.
Right.
So, which means we're down. So with him doing that, I have to be home. And my son's working the Charles Dickens Christmas Festival, which is at the Cow Palace, and he's working there. So I'm kind of babysitting our friend's dog. Trade dog for kid.
Yeah. You're still dealing with the kid, but it's a 4-legged one.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Plus the downtime is to have your home. So when your husband is home between his training and stuff before he does get deployed.
Yeah.
It's much important.
It's hard to.
That's why we've had to put off some things and a couple of revisits we've had to put off because of
right.
That's more important. Family comes first and foremost.
So we can still
I didn't mean to get up close and personal.
Oh no, we can still we can still do Skype stuff with people or. It's so irritating. The whole freezing of the frames. Crap. It's like, oh, that's an awful face. Oh my gosh. I guess it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Can't be.
Well, I keep hearing my feedback. I don't know if they're going to be able to hear the feedback. And it sounds like some pissed off old man.
So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much. But anyway, that's pretty much the whole year. We're coming into December. Not much really going on except for just double checking all our stuff, making sure everyone's not going crazy.
Yeah. And hopefully. Jeez, I can't even talk. Hopefully, in this process of this month, I'll be able to actually set dates for a couple of cases in January.
That'd be kind of cool. 2017, here we come. So anyway, that's just what we've done in a nutshell with our team. However, lately it's been kind of whirlwind. Trying to go shopping for dresses was proven to be weird. I don't like wearing dresses unless I have to.
And you found the one I showed you.
Yeah, but that's because you keep shoving them in my face, going, here, try this one, here, try that
one.
Try
this one on.
Try this one, yeah. It's like, here, no, you need to try that one. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So January, we got invited to go down somewhere, and we'll tell you about it after it.
Yeah, that's something to come. No, we're not. We're just going to say that we have to dress up for it. We have to dress up for it.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just in a nutshell. And then the biggest news we have, Scott Wolf, our other teammate, came back. Yay! So we have him back in the picture. So I'm really happy about that because he kind of, he grew. He had the right energies, and then we need that.
Right.
People
looking forward to really getting going with him. With scheduling, it's been a little difficult. But
well, it's because of his job.
It's been the downtime anyway, but yeah. Job situation,
that's just a job.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see.
Yeah, but he still does other stuff, so it's all good.
So let's talk about what's in the paranormal news these days. You know what's in the paranormal news these days? Ouija boards. It's all about the Ouija board. Oh my goodness, it's Ouija board this and Ouija board that.
I think that's probably why on one level I'm not so into like this and that, because I like to be the opposite of everybody else.
I've never had an issue with the Ouija board, but a lot of people claim.
Me neither. I've never actually.
But I've never been around those people who claim. They're like, okay, something bad has happened to them, but I have no idea what has happened to them. They just say something has happened to them. I've been around people who've used them. I've played with them, so to speak, as you call it, playing, or using a Ouija board. I have yet to experience anything negative at all. Knock on wood, but still.
Probably because of the energy around you is positive.
Always.
I'm one of these people, even like when it comes to Ouija boards or even, just to throw it out there, just to kind of make note of it, is like demon type stuff or anything negative. My thought behind it is like really what I would like to do is like, hey, you had a bad experience with the Ouija board or whatever. What was your lifestyle like at that time? What was going on with your life?
What were the possible variables of the surrounding ideal? I mean, were you going through depression? Were you did something sad happen to you? Did you have a negative experience? I mean, what happened? But however,
you were fine prior to that, and things were kind of iffy, but you believed so heavily that because you touched it, it's a negative thing, so therefore you dwelled on it and
they dwell on it. Of course, they dwell on it. Everyone dwells on the fact that that the Ouija board is negative. It has a bad impact. But once again, I have not seen anything remotely negative about it. I mean, we have a friend who's she's doing a documentary on the Ouija board. Sure, she's had some wickedy things happen, like some people steal the Ouija board or it disappears, and things have happened, but nothing negative has happened. I mean, not to the point where they've had to call in an exorcist or someone got possessed. I mean, no, that is not the case. Yes, there are people out there who are like, no, I will have nothing to do with it. They don't want to touch it. They're just like, nope, don't even bring it. Okay, but that's fine, but why do they feel that way? It's like you said, they already have this predisposed thought in their head about it, regardless whether they even touch one or majority of those people who go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, with something like that, if you really think logically, that's a typical human reaction. I mean, just like with anything, like food. How many things that people do not like and they've never tried, but the way it looks? They're crazy. Of course.
It's a
they heard somebody else say, oh, it's so nasty. Yeah, it's so normal.
It's predisposed thought in their head. They don't take upon themselves to think that maybe there's something else going on or do the research behind it. I mean, yes, it started as a parlor game. If it grew beyond that, it's because people chose to let it. It's like the whole, the other stuff that people use. People use pendulums. People use tarot cards. People use automatic writing. People use runes, the spreading of the bones.
Right.
Tea leaves. I mean, some of them are more extreme than others. I agree. Tea leaves, you don't really try to communicate with the dead. You're trying to read what they're trying to tell you or what it's trying to tell you. Tarot cards, you're not really communicating with the dead. Sort of you are, sort of you're not. It depends on how you're using your tarot cards. Pendulum, well, once again, are you talking to the spirits or are you talking to the things that are willing to talk to you? And you don't know, and they automatically think that it's evil or demonic, or it's like, really, there's the other half of that world that you're missing. I'm like, yeah. You gotta have the good with the bad. And if all they're thinking is bad, they're not gonna have any good.
Right.
Bug.
Goes for anything and everything.
Sorry, I went on a rant.
That's normal for us.
Oh man, no, it's just irritating. I mean, I do understand why people don't want to touch them, but I own one, and guess what? Good things happened out of it. As soon as I had the Ouija board, I put it on the table. I didn't touch it, wasn't trying to communicate or anything. Minutes later, or moments later, whatever you want to call it, I get a call offering, hey, we want you for this other job. So that's good luck to me. Ever since I got that Ouija board, good things have been happening. Not bad. Only good. And I haven't used it, but I haven't used it for communication.
It's really coincidental what would have happened if you had it or not. But I mean, who knows?
Well, no, who knows? But it's just I did that as soon as I got it. It's one of those. I'm looking at it and I'm getting this weird feeling, and then that's when my phone rang. I'm like, okay, is that coincidence? I don't know, but every time I take the thing out, I don't try to communicate or use anything for communication. I just take it out. I lay the planchette on the board, and I just say, hey, if you're really here, you move it. Don't work through me. You guys, this is the board here. This is for you. Let's see what you can do with it. They never move it. No one ever moves it. But whenever I do that ritualistic idea, something good happens. Don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like,
exactly.
oh, yay.
Yeah.
I feel like a kid on Christmas, like, oh, that's cool, awesome. It's like me and my gadgets. Got to have all these gadgets. Gadgets are fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, so that was like, yeah, that was in the news. What else is in the news? Oh, they're making or made that soon-to-be Slender Man movie coming out. Yeah, I know. You roll your eyes. The Slender Man is making a big comeback again.
Did I roll my eyes out loud?
Yes, you did. Oh my gosh, your total face. But, you know, there will be people out there that are probably going, you shouldn't joke about that. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't joke. Well, you know what? Life's too short not to have fun.
Right.
So let's see what
I'm still going to try to take positive regardless, so.
Yeah. But, yeah, those are the two main things that seem to be in the paranormal news these days. You know, it's Ouija boards and Slender Man.
We'll just do the opposite.
Yeah.
We'll do pendulums and shadow people.
Oh, and Bigfoot. Bigfoot's making a comeback now. There's more and more people are talking about Bigfoot.
We'll do gnomes.
What? Say what? No. Okay.
Then we'll do gnomes.
Gnomes? No, you don't want to do gnomes. No. They're mischievous little creatures.
Hey, fairies. Also, fairies are mischievous too.
Okay. Anything.
But I'm saying we don't want to follow the masses and do the stuff they're doing. I want to do the opposite.
No. Everything in the Fae world, in the Fae realm, and that's F-A-E, Fae realm, or F-A, or the fairy, F-A-E-R-I-E, depending on how you want to spell it. Okay, they're all mischievous. You have the gnomes, you have the fairies, you have the leprechauns, you have the pukas, you've got the knockers, you've got the boggins, the sluagh, the she, which are a type of fairy, but they're like all uppity, nose up in the air kind of thing. You've got the silkies. I mean, these are all, a lot of them are Celtic legends, but yeah. I mean, that's just Celtic side of things. When we start wanting to look at the other stuff, we look at stuff from the Norse, we look at the Egyptian. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, though, if the masses are doing these things, I want to do something different. I don't want to follow the masses.
No, never follow the masses. If we want, you know, we could have fun, not have fun, but the whole realm of the Fae would be kind of interesting to dive into, you know, because it is considered a part of the paranormal world.
Do a lot of camping trips?
Well, yeah, well, think about this. I mean, one of the most famous she is called the Banshee. You know, they call it Banshee, the Banshee. Well, that's a type of Fae. It's not necessarily a ghost, but it is a type of Fae, at least over in Ireland, Scotland, and over there. But over time, Americans and other people have decided to, no, we're going to turn that into a ghost. So where does the legend switch, you know? Like,
you know how it goes. It switches because it makes people, it brings into the fear factor.
Well, of course it does.
Let's say this to keep people out of the area, so let's just turn this into this and scare people.
Right, like the will of the wisp. The will of the wisp is usually known as a ball or some kind of creature that's manifested in a ball-like or roundish. Well, that's what people say, and it has energy. Well, who's to say that these orbs were nothing more than what people thought? You know what I mean? There you go, from will-o-wisp to orb. I'm not saying there's a connection, but you gotta wonder. And then you got the elementals. Do not say it.
Elemental P.
I was trying not to repeat it. No.
Elemental P.
No. Elementals.
P. I can't help but say it, just like I'm always going to say horsey and moo cow. Elemental P.
Elemento? That's what it sounds like. Elemento is what you say.
I know, but I'm just, no, what I'm saying, like when a little kid's learning alphabet and when you say it pretty fast, particularly mentally, that's what comes to mind. The P. Like a little kid saying elemental P.
Sad.
I'm a kid at heart. I'm always going to be a kid at heart. So
Anyway, so
just
there's
go with
them.
Mhm.
So we have so many different avenues. The whole camping thing. I mean, there's that you don't have to do the whole Bigfoot for camping. There's other creatures that go bump in the night besides Bigfoot.
Like I said, we'll go look for fairies. We'll go look for fairies in the forest.
Well, we can
Unicorns.
unicorns. We can look at Native American folk tales and go from there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff with them.
Okay.
Yeah, see, and who's to say what they brought over from the Europe, and everywhere else.
Right. Yeah. The options are endless. What we can do.
Oh, options are always
in
endless.
the meantime, we'll just start setting up some cases and, plan on helping the wee people.
The wee people. The wee people. Wouldn't that be funny if I'm not saying that we want to prove that they exist, but wouldn't it be funny if we actually did stumble across them and they are really out there? Then what?
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
People
but then
probably look at us like the nuts cases, but that's okay.
No, they can look at us as nut cases. I mean, they look at us when we talk about ghosts and spirits, but we know they exist. So if they exist, why?
We know what's true to us. So.
Well, right, but if they exist, then why can't the Fey world exist? Why can't the Fey world be? The earth, air, fire, and water creatures exist.
I'll stay away from fire and water. I'll stay with earth and wind.
And metal and all that other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it's endless. And then, I mean, there's so many. I want to go to places, and I don't want to necessarily debunk stories. I want to research the stories that are there, whether they're legend, ghost, or whatever, and test them and see if we can duplicate it, see if it happens to us. Will this happen? I would love to know. Why did these stories start? How did they start? How come they're...
So just basically, like you're saying, like an urban legend type thing. It's not like historical places where they claim there's certain things going on, or just
both,
in general?
All of it. I mean, from urban legends to actually ghost stories. It's all of it. It's like, I would like to test urban legends. I mean, there's a buttload of urban legends in just this area. I'm not saying they're not true. I just want to know what. Right.
Well, remember, what we experienced at Preston?
Yes.
That was really cool.
Yes, that was very cool. I got all giddy, but yes.
Do you want to explain what you experienced?
Well, I could. I've talked about it so much. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse.
But we haven't did it on video, though.
I know.
We've told people about it.
No, of course we've told people about it. Well, okay, let's rewind. Preston for me means a lot. Let's just go there. And I have a connection with Preston that most people don't have. I actually had relatives who were committed to Preston when it was a school, when it was the School of Industry, with the boys' school. They were my great uncles, my Uncle Merle and Uncle Earl. No joke, that was their names, Earl and Merle. One of them was worse than the other. I don't remember. I was just talking to my grandmother the other day about them, and she was telling me about how one would start something and the other one would just go along with it, but one was definitely worse than the other. Anyway, they ended up in Preston. They were there for a couple years. They weren't there for too long, just until they turned 18. Anyway, that was one connection I had. The other connection I had it had nothing to do with relatives. It had everything to do with my grandmother, who was neighbors with the daughter of the woman who was murdered. So that's another connection I had. So I had these two connections drawing me to Preston. That's number one. All right, so I've always wanted to get inside. Tried every time. Tried to get inside. Finally able to get inside. Where does Faye want to start? The basement.
Of course.
She wants to
We
start.
were allowed in the attic. I would have gone there too.
I know. The basement, which is one place I'm like, sure, I'll get out of the way, because I did not like the feel of that basement. I just did not like it. It had this, for me, this is something about that basement that just still has me at odds. Anyway, so we get started, right? We get started with where teams get split up. So we're like, here, top and bottom. We split up again because, okay, this is getting too crazy. Too many people trying, and because it's echoey. It's very echoey, and you can't concentrate.
Because our group down in the basement, there were 6 of us, and then we split into 2 teams of 3.
It's just this. I'm not saying that we couldn't have stayed together. It's just we had different agendas.
Right.
That would be safe to say. So we had different agendas. So we split up. So so Faye and I, and the docent Melissa, who's a friend of ours, went to the other side, literally on the other side of the basement. Now, mind you, if you haven't been in Preston Castle, it's huge. I mean, we could not hear the other half of the people that were down there. That's how huge it is. Yeah, so just to let you know that there's no way we couldn't hear them. We had no way of hearing them where we were. So with that being said, the 3 of us on the far side of the basement area, I love architecture, just like Faye. You like architecture too. You like to know how things are built. How can we put that wall there? How, whatever. So I'm just looking around in the dark, going, okay, flashlight, looking at the architect. And Faye knows this, I know this, we all know this. When someone walks right up behind you, you know it. You can feel someone flipping behind you. And you're like, okay, someone's going to either spook you, jump you, whatever, or just start talking. And mind you, it's very quiet. Neither one of us has said anything. No one has said anything at this point, right? We're just
and it's pitch black other than the flashlight.
Yeah. So no one's talking. And I feel someone come up behind me. I thought for sure it was Faye. I'm like, oh, if Faye's behind me, going to pull some practical joke or prank, because sometimes she could if she wanted to.
I talk about doing it,
but I would have if you wanted to.
I would never do that to you. I talk about doing it to you, but I would never do that. She
talks a lot about doing it to you. So I seriously thought she was the one behind me. So when I turn around, I have the flashlight, so I turn around, and it's basically like this, turning around. There's not a Faye there. There's not a Melissa there. There's nobody there but this big kind of blobish, yellowy light thing. Humanoid, but, my height. And all I could do was giggle and giggle and do the whole, okay. That's the thing. I
of course I asked you what it was.
Yeah, because I didn't say anything, but that's all I said. I don't remember saying anything else.
And I knew you'd seen something.
Because I'm like, okay. Yeah. And that's when it dissipated. And the next thing I know, I can see where you and Melissa are. And I'm like, okay, so it wasn't them. It's like, what the hell? It was just right in front of me, literally, like my hand was like this. It was this close to me. Mm-hmm. So of course I'm giggling, going, okay, I guess you wanted my attention.
Right.
But it was just, I can't imagine anything else. It was even my height. It didn't touch me. It just was there. And it was definitely male-like. It had a male feel to it. And then after it dissipated, that's when you asked me, what I had seen. And then we're looking at stuff. And then that's when you had your experience shortly after that. Not that long after.
I had mine at 2 minutes because we went down to the washroom, basically. The bathroom, the shower room, or whatever.
That was before.
No, we went down that way and we came back. We went back down.
Right, I know, but what I'm saying is between my encounter and your encounter with the shadow.
It was a few minutes. It was a few minutes between.
It was a few minutes between. But what I'm saying is, right, but we hadn't left that area. We were still in that area.
Yeah. Well, it was still, yeah. Cause my experience was pretty much still in the doorway from the hallway of that same room that you had your experience.
Right.
But we went off to a room that was adjacent to that, and Melissa had sat down. You were standing in a way, and I stood facing, looking out the doorway of the room we were in, which you can kind of see the doorway to the hallway. And for a while, we were just kind of standing there going quiet, and then we started kind of asking some questions. And then I kind of noticed because that room that she had her experience, there's actually 2 doorways into that larger room. And at one point, we thought we heard the other team getting closer and kind of talking.
Right.
And then I saw like some blue light play from like the back of the room, further back to where she had her experience. So I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe they somehow got in at the door, but I still would have seen them.
Yeah, didn't Melissa actually ask, because one of them have a blue light? I remember Melissa asking something like that.
Yeah, she did ask if she didn't have a blue light. They didn't. We did
right.
check on that after.
Right. Anyway, continue.
Right. So anyway, so I'm just standing there looking through these doorways at this other doorway, expecting to see them just come in pretty much in a few minutes. You kind of hear them muffled down the hallway. Next thing you know, I see a male figure, tall, I would say easily from the distance about like 5'10", step in sideways in the doorway, lean over to look, and then went back in the doorway and went away. And I'm like, did you guys see that person? And they're like, no. I said, that had to be because we had one male in our group.
Right. Well, because of the angle that I was at, you were at the perfect angle for that door. I couldn't see the door at all.
Right. But right off the get-go, I'm like, that had to be Chris. And I went beeline straight towards the door frame.
Yes,
who it was.
She did.
They were down the way, so I'm questioning a question, and we're trying to just, he said he did not go in that doorway. The docent with him said, well, he stepped in the other doorway. I'm like, you can't see him, and we still tried to recreate it. But realistically, after when I'm talking about it, it dawned on me, when this person stepped in to look, it's as if the hall light was on and had a soft yellow glow, kind of like the glow I'm getting off of my lamp. And I could see that he had pants on and a shirt, and he was just kind of tall. It's not like I saw a full figure, details, but enough to know it was a male figure looking in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, the hallway was everything, that we had no lights other than our flashlights.
Right.
So it's still amazing that I saw that, and the fact that I'm thinking, would I have actually gone straight there by myself if we didn't have a male in our
You probably would not have. You probably would have turned around to Melissa and I and go, should we go?
Come with me.
Say, come with me, or
I would say, let's go.
Let's go.
I don't think I would have gone by myself because in my mind, I'm like, I know I saw that in my mind, like, that had to be Chris. That had to be Chris. And it wasn't him. He didn't even go that doorway. He didn't do that. And obviously the only lights we had were our individual flashlights, and it's not like we keep them on the whole time.
Right, and the only other IR lights were upstairs. The IR floodlights, which only give off they give a little bit of light, but not like a regular flashlight.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this is when we started the evening. We didn't bring out our cameras yet.
No, we didn't. I wish we
had. We wanted. Yeah, we didn't. That would have been cool to have like the camera with me just pointing it, but me and cameras. I want them for a stationary thing. I don't want to keep them.
I know. But no, we both, it's like literally within minutes of each other, we had 2 different experiences, but down in that basement, and I still stand by what I feel. I don't like that basement, period. Bad things happen down there.
Bad things happen throughout the whole place.
No, I think more things happen down in the basement than, with what happened to the boys, what they did to the boys. I think there's a lot of negativity there because it was all built up. Not because of bad things happening, but what happened, and it was a negative. I mean, a lot of those boys were thrown in there, and they weren't even bad. Some of them were. Like my uncles, oh my God, my great uncles definitely were bad. But a lot of those kids weren't. They got thrown in because they weren't wanted.
Some of us didn't have places to go, or they skipped
want to deal with them.
Yeah. They skipped school or
right, exactly. But
that was a cool experience for the both of us for that night.
Right.
It really was.
Because the rest of the night, it really was quiet.
Yeah.
But
I was trying so hard not to get annoyed.
However, I did. I sneezed. What was it? We're down in the wash area, and I sneezed really, really loud.
Oh, that was funny.
hate it. See, I'm like trying
And
to.
it echoed, and the team up on the third floor heard walking us. Did someone make noise?
Yeah,
So
there were
funny.
two. They were two above, and they it scared them. But what's
Scared
funny
them
is
because can you imagine the echo?
yeah, but you know what's funny? After my sneeze, they got a response of EVP. After that,
Yeah.
dealing with my sneeze.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I scared them. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, realistically, I still have audio to go over from that. It's just we've been so busy with residential cases. That's not the top priority on my list of things to do. But it would still be interesting to see if there was any audio during our two little.
I don't know. I have not listened to that. I've only been looking at the video. So I did. I haven't listened.
I haven't.
Oh, damn it! Hold on. I know you can't really hold, but because we're in the middle of it. Hold on. This is a sound. Sorry.
Okay.
Squirt bottle. Cat. I have my Christmas tree up. No, Christmas tree. Cat likes Christmas tree. I squirt cat.
Where'd you put the wings I gave you?
They're still hanging from the light that's right next to the Christmas tree. So now they're like kind of floating by the tree.
Okay.
Well, that's where they're.
That's getting for us.
Yeah, that's where they are. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Jennifer and I, because of the team's name being Angels of Light, we've been kept on like the angel wings as our theme. It's on our shirts.
It is.
Her husband got us these sweaters. It's on the back, which is way cool.
It is cool.
So
we can't be.
Angel wings.
We don't have to be cold anymore.
Yeah. So we're being the two women on the team, we're keeping up with the angel wing theme. So we've been having fun with it.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah. Not going over the top. Yeah. Seriously, we only have like the 3 pieces of clothing, and then of course, like I said, the ornament that goes on the tree. Which by any means, after the tree's down, I'll still put it up and have it hanging. But
I'm gonna have it hanging most of the. It'll probably end up hanging all year.
Yeah, mine will be up all year as well. But
it's one of those things. Well, it's nice to be able to. At least with the jacket, you can. We don't have to worry about underlayering. Just put that jacket on. Go get hot. Take the jacket. Take it off. It's easy.
Right. Right. That's way cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have something. That the kid, not my kid, the kid in my house, the ghost.
Oh, what did he do now?
He did it in the middle of the day, actually. I don't want to give him a name yet because I really don't want to give him a name because that gives it more power.
Right.
So I just call him the kid. The kid, it's definitely male. Mm-hmm. I know it's male. Anyway, I was at a table. My back was to the kitchen. My son was, what was he doing? Getting food. He was hungry. He was getting food, so my back is to him. The next thing I hear is, Mom, and I'm like, what? And he looks at me. My son looks at me going, what? I said, what'd you want? Right. And he's all, I didn't say anything. And he's like looking at me from the counter going, what? I didn't, I didn't say anything. I was like, you just called me. He's like, no, I didn't. And he's like, what? Again, he's like, what? And I'm like, well, are you sure 100% you did not say Mom? Yeah, He's like, what?
I'll just when you have a free night, I'll have to come over there and we'll spend the night and see what we can see if we can get any answers.
Well, I have yet to. Okay, I'm one of the investigators that probably will investigate her own flipping house because I know what's in my house already. I just want to know what it has to say. But
and I could be the one asking the questions, so it wouldn't be like you. It'd be like you just kind of being there during it.
No, it's just one of those things. It's just during the day. It's never done the day thing. And then lately...
He's trying to get your attention for a reason.
Well, first it's getting my attention, and then I'll get these little things out of the corner of my face on the side. Something will be walking this way or something walks that way. And I don't know. It's just between trying to bother me in the middle of the night, that's always freaky. When it has to whisper to me, and I'm like, just go.
That is freaky when they bug you when you're in bed.
I'm like, look,
Yeah.
I'm trying to sleep. Do not wake me up.
Yeah.
But the kid, he's definitely making his presence more known now, and not just at night. He's actually doing it during the day. He had oh, and the other freaky thing that happened, which I cannot account to I don't know if it's the kid that did it, but it was weird. I'm taking a shower, and I dropped the soap, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm not going to get the soap right now, I'll get it when I'm done. So I'm doing what I need to do. No, yeah. Well, it slipped toward the drain, so I was going to pick it up when I was ready to pick up the soap. Anyway, so I get done with what I'm doing, I'm rinsing off, and I was going to go pick up the soap. I'm like, where did the fuck the soap go? I look up, it's on the counter.
Wait, trying to help you.
No shit.
Oh, that means they saw you naked.
Oh, well, I don't care if they saw me naked. I just know the fact is, I'm looking down, and I know for the fact the soap was on the ground. And I'm like, I know I didn't pick up the fucking soap. And next thing I know, I look up, it's right there on the shelf. I'm like,
did you say thank you?
I kind of said, no, I didn't say thank you. I said advance warning of you putting it back would have been nice. They did it because they did it in such a way that I didn't even see the soap be put back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, how the hell did you grab it from down there and then end up over there? I'm like, you must have taken it out and around the shower, curtain and placed it. But I didn't even. The funny part is,
how they do things.
but I didn't even hear it be placed. I mean, it was just there.
Mm-hmm. Kind of cool, though. That was pretty helpful. You didn't have to bend over and get it.
No, I didn't have to bend over and get it. It's just, I kind of just chucked it off when, okay, really? All right.
Well, have you written down or kept tabs? Written down? Because you like to write things. Have you written down all the episodes you've had with the boy?
I have, and they've gone missing.
Because I'd be curious to see, over time, the days that it happens, just to see if there's some kind of pattern.
I don't know. Maybe I should start writing it down on my computer, so therefore it won't go missing, because apparently every time I write it down on a piece of paper, it goes missing.
Well, what are you going to write it, in your notepad or something on your computer?
Yeah. I can save it.
Email it to yourself.
And email it so that way it's not lost.
So that way so it doesn't get lost on your computer. It's still out there, and you can still retrieve it from your phone or another computer. I
agree. It's just, I think it's weird that, it's like, yes, I have been trying to figure out what this kid wants, this boy, but it's weird. Oh, Hazel.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I haven't really had.
Oh my gosh.
She's giving you loves.
Oh, I'm getting loves.
I haven't had anything where it happened while awake here recently. I haven't had anything crazy.
No, this is the puppy that I'm babysitting. This is not the boy. This is actual girl. This is the one I'm puppy sitting, and she's gonna knock over the computer.
Okay, go play, Hazel.
She doesn't want to play. She wants to be with me. Oh, Hazel.
Okay, give her a few minutes, Hazel. Then you can go play with her.
We're almost done. Okay, I promise. We're almost done. Go on. No, go. Oh, I love you too. Yes, I love you too, but you need to go. Thank you. Ooh. Now, out of here. No, spraying everybody's nose. Not near my tree. No, bad cat.
You're funny.
Oh, I have generic ornaments on the tree on purpose.
I know. I keep all the crappy ones down low.
I don't want all of them.
I put my nice ones at the top. And mine are just so random.
No, mine were very random before, but I had to. Everything that's on the tree currently is just stuff I bought from the Dollar Tree store.
Yeah.
Literally, because I'm like,
I get a lot of mine from like yard sales and consignment shops. I just get a lot of older ones.
No, I have one ornament I've had for some years. My dad got it for me when I was a little kid, and it's a jester. And the jester is black and white, and he's a clown. He's a clown costume, but he's a jester, and his arms are posable, and he has little juggling balls, and his legs are posable. I love him. He's my favorite ornament.
Mhm.
And it's weird trying to talk to you because I'm not seeing you. I'm seeing a frozen picture of you.
Really?
Yeah.
My picture of me is not frozen. You just keep kind of slowing down and.
So it's going to be interesting to see when I finally
what the finished product looks like.
I don't freaking care. Whatever.
Hey, technical difficulties, and sometimes our energy is just so strong and overpowering at the computer anyway. So.
Maybe. Is it
It happens. I know it happens with me. It happens. It does. So, yeah.
But yeah, that's the boy. The boy.
Well, I'd like to mention what I did on Monday, if possible.
Hey, try to turn off. Hold on. Turn off your camera. Can you turn off your camera real quick?
No.
You can't?
This doesn't give me. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm off.
All right, and turn it back on. There you go. Yay! I see you again.
Yay!
So I'm like, wait a minute. Where's Faisal was frozen? You're literally a frozen picture with turned to one side doing something. I'm like,
you're like. Oh, wait. I've been doing this a while.
No, that's like just here. Then you just have a picture.
Where'd you go?
Then it's just a picture and it's not even there, whatever.
Right.
That's
okay.
That I'm okay with, but
when it's like and stay there.
Then it stays there. Oh, that's funny,
man.
Oh.
I'm moving.
Yeah, sort of, and pixelating. She's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, she's back.
Watch out.
Oh my goodness.
I'm watching
you. She's watching, all right. Oh, but wow.
It's been a crazy busy year. It's
been beyond crazy. I think at the end of the year, everything from August to now is when it's like a snowball effect of boom, 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 boom. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah, and honestly, if it wasn't for like the holidays and then with you trying to spend time with your husband, we would still be like snowballs.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Woo.
Seriously. I've had to tell people, hey, yeah, I want to help, but yeah.
Hazel, no. Get off of the tree.
We definitely are always willing to help. I mean, it's not that we don't want to. It's just sometimes,
we can do sessions.
And we do have lives. We have jobs. We have family.
Well, no, if people want to do video sessions, we're willing to talk with them via video feed. That's fine through Uvu, through Skype, whatever, Facebook. Well, we can do it all.
I actually even thought about doing like prelims that way, if possible. At least the interview process that way.
Especially if they're a long distance away. I'd rather do the.
That would be actually kind of nice.
That would be kind of helpful.
So we have to do everything in a 24-hour thing.
That's exhausting. That is so exhausting. I'm not saying I won't do it. It's just exhausting. It's very exhausting.
Yeah, if possible, that's what I want to try to do is at least the interview process over a video chat, kind of get to more feel of the thing and see how the house, person is.
So the next video that we do, we need to have a guest person. We need to have someone on.
We can do that.
Who?
I can think of lots of people I'd want to have on there.
And they have to be willing to shoot the breeze because we don't really do interviews. I mean, yeah, kind of interviewee kind of thing, but just they have to be able to shoot the breeze with us.
You know what would be nice actually is to get back in the flow, is to try to get Scott on here. just to get him on there.
Oh, Scott Wolf, where are you?
Where are you?
Yeah, get him on here. Cool.
Yeah.
It's just to shoot the breeze and see his 2 cents and throw it in on this whole mess. Because
it's been a while.
Yeah, we should have him on here, and we should talk. His experiences that he's had in the past. We should talk about his gadgets and his favorite gadgets. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because honestly, I mean, both of you and I have grown a lot compared to what we were prior, when we first joined this team and everything. Our outlook, our look at things a lot of it's changed. We realize a lot of it is the positive energy that totally goes so far, and we've proven it. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Be curious to see if any of his beliefs or theories or whatever has changed in any ways from what he used to think prior.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that'd be kind of interesting to see. Yeah. But I'm sure if we really, really wanted to, we can get a lot of other people on here as well.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, who doesn't want to broadcast themselves way over everywhere?
Yeah, and just shoot the breeze.
Shoot the breeze.
Does anybody want to just come on and shoot the breeze?
They have to be able to shoot the breeze, and nothing profane, nothing stupid. We don't do stupid.
Yeah, this is not like some porn thing either.
No, it's not a porn thing. It's not a stupid thing.
If you watched us, if you've listened to us, looked at our Facebook page and stuff, you know what we're about. Just none of that vulgar stuff. So be grown up about it.
Yeah, finding someone grown up about something would be kind of nice. But yeah, what time is it? It is 3:04.
Yeah, we should end this.
I know. I got to eat something, and then in 2 hours or less than 2 hours, I'm walking down to the parade. Yeah. Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna go see the Christmas parade and schmingle. I have to schmingle. Gotta schmingle.
You have to schmooze and you gotta schmingle.
Yeah, schmingle. It's schmingling. I am going to make that word happen. I'm going to make that happen.
Schmingling.
Schmingling.
And that sounds like something I would say. Because I'm always mixing two words together, or I'm twisting them.
Yeah,
I do that.
This one's going to stick. We're going to make schmingle happen. Schmingle's going to be a word.
We keep trying with your words.
Well, in this case, it will work. I wouldn't be surprised if other people had to use the word schmingle.
Jen.
What?
Next time I go down, let's go. Next time I come down, let's go schmingling.
Go schmingle. I wouldn't be surprised if the word has been brought up or people have actually invented it before, but I'm going to make it flippin' happen. We are going to use this word.
Schmingle.
Schmingle.
The word of the day. Schmingle.
Schmingle. This broadcast has been brought to you by the word schmingle and the occult usage of Ouija boards, and by Faye and Jennifer. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't resist.
But anyway, we should end this like we should anyway. But if anything, follow us on Facebook, Twitter,
Twitter, and everything else. Yes, check out our YOLO site, our website.
Our team is Angels of Light Paranormal Society. I was like, you kind of froze there for a second. I was like, where did you go?
Yeah, we're having issues with the technologies again. Of course.
I know.
So anyway.
And again, we'll try to do another one, not like freaking like a half a year later. It's been months. It's been probably like a good 6 months almost since the last one. We've been so busy.
Anyway, say goodbye, Faye.
Bye, Faye.
Bye now.
I have to. All right, bye, guys.
All right, ready?